I get a lot of comments asking how I make my paper dollhouse books. Today I'll be showing you guys step by step using my pet shop template. If you guys want to make your own, you can click the link in my bio which will bring you to my shop. The first step is to print out your template using a colored printer. Then use a paper cutter or scissors to cut out all of your pieces. When you get to these pet room doors, make sure to cut out the inside squares as well. You should have something like this. Repeat to all of the doors and you'll have a bunch like this. For the bubble shells, they're actually optional because I've also drawn them onto the page, but you could choose to cut them out as well. After you have cut out all of your pieces, it's time to laminate. I have this Scotch laminator, but you can also use self-adhesive laminating sheets if you don't have a laminator at home. I love how satisfying the sheets are after you laminate. Okay, now it's time to cut out all of your pieces again. When you get to the pet room doors, make sure to leave the plastic in the middle. But for the bubble shelves, you're going to have to cut them out. Now put double-sided tape on the bottoms and outsides of these to create a shelf. Since it is already drawn on, this is actually optional and more for people who want the 3D effect. If you want to be super fancy, you can also use foam double-sided tape. Okay, now we have to attach the pet doors. Just line it up with the page and then use clear tape as a hinge to stick them on. Do this step before binding the book. Okay, now the last page has a storage pouch. It's super easy to put on. Just put double-sided tape on the outsides and stick them on. Now we're onto the closet. Match the sides with the curved edges and stick them to the backs of each other. That will be the inside and outside of your closet doors. Now get out your closet page and do the same hinge technique to stick them to the page. Make sure that you do this before binding the book so that you can tuck the tape on the back of the page. Repeat this step to both sides. Once you have both doors on, open it up and put tape on the inside of the hinges as well. This will help sturdy up the book and make it last longer. Okay, now get out your binding pieces, fold them down the middle. I would suggest folding them before laminating to create a crease and then putting double-sided tape on either side of the fold. Match up each pair of pages and stick them onto a binding piece. Repeat this step to all of the pages and it will look something like this. I love how the closet doors look when it's attached to the bed. Now stick each page to the backs of each other and your book should be starting to form. Once all of the pages are put together, you just have to stick on the front and back covers. This front panel page is super simple. You just have to put double-sided tape on the outsides of it. After that, just stick it onto the cover. Okay, we're almost done. Your book should be starting to look almost finalized now. You just have to stick on the extra pieces. I use glue tape to stick on all of the accessories because it's easy to remove and put back on. This is definitely the funnest step because you can be creative and decorate your shop however you like. And that is everything. Make sure to follow me for more girly crafty content.